I don't have anything in this file about any medical condition. No, I don't have it. You may have emailed me. It didn't get into the file. You're not emailing me.
Me or Ellie?
Probably Elliot.
Okay, let me go check. I was supposed to say, if you emailed me, I was out on leave last week.
Oh, she was out.
What's your medical condition?
She can't hear.
Speak up.
Bad neck, stomach, back.
Look, we are calling 25 CR 886, the state of Texas versus Roger. Is it Malloy
Yes, sir.
Carter Sr.? That's you, sir.
Yes, sir.
And you're charged here in this indictment with the first degree felony of murder, committed allegedly on or about July 3rd, 2025 in Jefferson County, Texas. And this states in the indictment that you caused the death of another by shooting the person with a firearm. And that carries with it up to life in prison. Do you understand?
She says it's all judge.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
He's from there. I mean, he could testify.
No.
What's in writing put into the record, if we got it. Is that? I don't know.
And they won't come down here on a subpoena. I can't get them to the jail medical.
No, but they signed something, right? You got something about. Do you have something, some report or something that they signed?
They sent me some medical ones, and I thought otherwise I would just subpoena them and they can put that in and bring it. But it's.
I gotta have something to look at. Do you have a copy of it?
No, sir. He didn't send me a copy of it.
No, I don't have it.
Let me try to follow up and I'll see what we can.
I do have a.
And I could put on testimony from him personally. That was good.
I do have a public safety report. It is dated July 8th. How long have you been in jail?
June.
Since June of last year.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't have changed. So that's
In July, since the offense been
That-
for July.
is
There's no order.
I want to see. I'm looking at his criminal history. What is it,
Nothing.
if anything? Okay, that's what it just shows a murder.
Case subject to criminal appeals went early on. It was revoked. This case was dismissed on.
Well, it wasn't found. It wasn't adjudged guilty.
Right,
So he doesn't have a criminal history,
right,
even misdemeanors.
right. Is that right, Roger?
So
There is a probable cause affidavit that's in the file that the court had highlighted, where, among other things, the victim had been shot multiple times. And what does anybody want to add? I looked at the public safety report as required, and the court has reviewed a probable cause affidavit, which places the defendant at the scene.
Well, not at the scene where he was shot.
Places the defendant in a vehicle with others, and the probable cause affidavit says that vehicle, whoever was in the vehicle apparently was involved in the death of the victim. It doesn't say who did what.
I would just observe that one of the occupants of the vehicle is on lifetime parole for murder, and that's the one that has not been charged.
Then listen,
That would have been the driver.
Carter, what was it saying?
And Mr. Carter,
Mr. Carter, he did go and pick up Leroy Williams that night in a silver Dodge truck, who was the deceased, the victim in this case, and the driver was his cousin, Kevin Bryant. And he claims they dropped Leroy Williams off at a house on San Jacinto and then requests a lawyer before saying anything else. So
I'm not going to listen to a little testimony of him as far as his medical condition, Your Honor.
whatever it's your call.
All right.
What do you want to do?
Let me just briefly,
Raise your right hand, sir. Do you solemnly swear or affirm any statements you make during this hearing shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Lower your hand. Go ahead.
Mr. Carter, what medication are you currently on?
Uh, not the medicine that I was on at home. If they give me the medicine, they put jail with this stuff.
Do you know the names of the medications?
There's so many of this. It's just, I can't remember.
What illnesses are you suffering from?
I got lung cancer. I got chronic deterioration of the bones of my knees and hips. Both of my rotator cuffs are torn. I have stomach problems. I was born with my small intestines never developed. I got hepatitis and diverticulitis flare-ups. And I lose time and place.
Are you getting worse as time goes on?
It's getting real worse because they're not helping me with anything. They steady charging me for stuff.
Charging you in what way?
They for sick calls. They charge me. They taking the money that my family sent for me. They use that for sick call.
What is a sick call?
When you tell them, like I tell them my head or my stomach is hurting, I can put a sick call in and they take money out for that.
Off your commissary?
Yeah, and then they give me any medicines and come off of that too.
How much is a sick call?
I don't remember. Can't remember. It's like $8, $9, something like that.
Okay. You asked the judge to reduce your bond so you could be out?
Yes, sir.
Would you abide by all the conditions?
Everything. About everything.
You're a lifelong resident of Jefferson County?
Yes, sir.
Where would you reside if you were able to make bond?
At my home, I've been there for 33 years.
Where is that?
Photo artist on 13th Street.
And who would be there with you?
My wife.
And pass with us.
Who's gonna make your bond?
Oh no.
Okay. I could I have his brother present now. If the state wants to inquire of him, I could call him as a witness.
I mean, it's been really nothing other than his testimony that the jail's not treating him properly, but he's on medication at the jail. Is that correct?
No.
What
And
medications are they not giving you that you were prescribed?
I don't say that there's been medical negligence, Your Honor. It's just the amount that he is suffering from.
I know, but he asked him, so it's on the record. He's the witness.
Mr. Carter, you're not saying that you're not getting medical treatment at the jail.
No, I ain't saying that. I'm saying the medicine that they're giving me, it's not working. And every time I explain to them it's not working, they just tell me to put in another sick call.
Yeah.
Then when the sick call time for them to see me, they don't see me at all. Then they come back and say, well, we already treating you for this and treating you for that.
Who's saying that?
That's what the nurses is telling me.
Oh,
And since you already treating this and that, it ain't no use for us to do those sick calls. So that's going to save you some money. We ain't going to do it at all. And like both of my rotator cuff just left with this torn so bad.
how long have you been in a wheelchair? How long have you been needing a wheelchair?
But I was saying right before I got into this truck. In July, but I always have used the walker and my cane. Always used the walker and my cane.
Any reduction would be helpful, Your Honor.
I buy all the rules to go now.
So, yeah. What I don't understand that this probable cause affidavit states that on July 3rd of 2025, last year, when this event happened, this states you went and picked up Leroy Williams that night in a silver Dodge Ram truck. But you were in a wheelchair?
No, I walk.
You said you were in a wheelchair before this happened.
No, I was saying once I got up in here is when I needed the wheelchair. Before then, I always had a walker or a cane. I needed to move around.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yes,
Because that's not the way it reads. All right.
no, that's what.
All right. Anything from the state?
no, Your Honor.
The the court's, going to, reduce this to 250,000. It's going to put it in half, but if you make the bond, you will be in home confinement. You will have to stay at home. Somebody's going to have to go take care of your needs except for doctor's care. You need to go in person for that. But you live with other people?
With my wife.
Okay, she's going to have to go do errands if
But
you post this bond.
they put me back on hospice. The doctor can come to my house.
Okay, but you can't leave the home
Oh, no
except to
problem.
come to court and you can go see your attorney.
Mhm.
Somebody's got to drive you there and to medical care. But that's to and from those locations in the most direct route possible.
Yes, sir.
And so you're going to have a GPS device on you so that I know when you leave, you're going in a direct route to those locations. Do you understand?
Yes,
That's
sir.
going to have to be something you're going to have to pay for too.
Second,
And what next event?
we're ready for trial.
Set it for trial?
It's certainly should. be.
Okay, let's put it on the trial docket if it's not on already.
Who's next? I have this.
I'm sorry to hear that. I thought I was the only one
No, it's the property. Yeah.
for the duration. You're Chancellor Baldwin? Okay. And you were here with Mr. Turk, your attorney, and the state's attorney? You were charged with this motion to revoke probation here in cause number 20-34247. You understand? You have to speak out so she can hear you. Yeah, you're okay. Do your best because the court reporter has to speak everything, has to take down and record everything you say. So do your best to speak out, okay? Yeah, sore throat today or lost your voice?
She has some medical issues, James.
All right. Does the defendant waive a formal reading of this motion to revoke probation? Can we proceed in summary?
Yes, Judge.
And raise your right hand, ma'am. Do you solemnly swear or affirm any statements you make during this hearing on this motion to revoke probation in cause 20-34247 will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Lower your hand. Thank you. This states that on August 21st, 2023, in this court, you were sentenced to 1 year in the state jail, and that was suspended, and you were placed on 2 years probation for the state jail felony of theft of property. Is all of that true? True. What are we doing? Which ones? Is it one?
One is sufficient, Judge.
Allegation one states that while on probation, you provided a urine sample on or about May 29th of 2025, which showed the presence of cocaine in your system. And that is in violation of condition 10 of your probation order, which is do not use or possess any drug. Is that true? Are you pleading true voluntarily? And because it is true as it is alleged? Do you understand that a voluntarily and knowingly made plea of true to one or more violations of probation, such as this one, that is enough to grant this motion to revoke probation? Your probation can be revoked and you can be sentenced to no less than 180 days up to 1 year in the state jail. Knowing that, do you insist on pleading true to dead? I find you are pleading true voluntarily. You understand and appreciate the consequences of pleading true.
For the court's education, Judge, she paid the restitution amount that was due, that is represented in number 3 of the motion to revoke probation, but that was paid on last week, Judge.
You want to say anything on that?
No, he paid it.
Okay. We're only proceeding on allegation 1, so I'm going to attempt to erase 2 and 4. Good luck.
Well done.
Voila. The agreement here that's been reached by the parties is your probation would be revoked. You would be sentenced to 10 months in the state jail, given credit for all time you have served. Is that your understanding? True. If I follow that, you have no right of appeal. Do you understand?
True.
Going to show you what's marked on State's Exhibit 1. Did you sign that voluntarily, understand it, discuss it with your attorney, or the contents all true and correct?
Yes.
States Exhibit 1 tendered into evidence without objection admitted. This states that you understand if I follow this agreement, I intend to do this, you have no right of appeal and you move on with your life.
Sure.
States Exhibit 1, part of the record for all purposes. Pre-sentence report is hereby waived here.
Yes, Judge.
I'm going to follow this agreement and find that you, Chance L. Baldwin, have pleaded true in this motion to revoke probation in cause number 20-34247. You have pleaded true to violation number 1, providing a urine sample showing the presence and possession of cocaine in violation of condition 10 of your probation order on or about May 29th, 2025. Thus, your probation is hereby revoked, as I find that to be true and correct by preponderance of the evidence or greater, and you were hereby sentenced in accordance with this agreement to confinement in the state jail for a term of 10 months. Do you understand what has happened today? Anything else, Dan? That is all.
You already good.